And again, Colleen doesn't keep any. A lot of people who do fundraisers, a big chunk goes in the creator's pocket.
Hey you guys, it's Britt. Tonight we're here to talk about Colleen Ballinger's cancer fundraiser that she has done annually. This is kind of another segment of things that are being heavily discussed right now with everything else going on, but I wanted to do a little dedicated video on this, and if you guys are interested, I can of course do a part 2 and maybe dive a little bit deeper, but I wanted to give you guys a general overview of what has been said from her over the years and what's being called into question now. So if you're interested, please keep watching. Alright you guys, so if you have been subscribers to my channel for an extended period of time, you will know that if there is one thing that I cannot stand, it is somebody who has the ability to lie about donations. Whether it's clothing, money, food, time, any of the above, don't lie about doing a donation. Just don't say anything at all. Nobody needs another savior out here lying and running, causing a mess. Don't lie. Come with the truth, be transparent, or shut the hell up and don't try to act like you're doing charity work when the money or whatever is just going either into your own pocket or it's just not happening at all. I'm very passionate about this, and unfortunately, with fundraisers come scam artists and people that are not transparent, and they will lie through their teeth and not even think twice about it, because money is the root of, I don't want to say all evil, because I think that there are some other things that are right there beside it, but money is a top contributor as far as what people will lie for. The general idea of Colleen's childhood cancer fundraiser that she does annually for her birthday, it's usually done in the holiday season towards the end of the year, and essentially she has always said every single penny, every bit of money that you guys give to me goes to help these children that are fighting cancer, fighting for their lives. Their parents are really in need of this financial assistance, going through this really, really difficult time.
All the money, every penny is going to childhood cancer and helping kids in need. So
obviously, I don't take a penny of everything that we raise. I donate every penny, every morsel of a penny to people who need it. And every single penny that we raise, I donate to the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles, and I also donate to a company called Family Reach, which helps out the families with their other bills while their child is in the hospital. So every single penny that we raise is going to kids with cancer. Every single penny. So if you donate $1, it is going in the hands of someone who needs it. I guarantee you that. So all the money I make today at the concert, I'm donating to the fundraiser.
just so you guys know, every penny that you donate is going to a good cause. And it's not just going to some generic thing. I'm trying to find these specific places to donate the money to so that it really does help. Because I know that it's tight and this year has been crazy. So anything that you guys can donate and spare, it really is going to a good cause, and it is going to help kids. It's going to help their families.
If you want to donate, the Fundly link is right below. Every penny that is raised to that Fundly link goes to kids with cancer and their families and organizations that help them. Also, the concert, the same thing, tickets, if you want to see the concert on Sunday.
Family Reach is the other company I donate to, and they let me know where every penny goes, because you guys are amazing, and every year you raise so much money, and it always goes to a good cause, and I will explain where every penny goes,
We are giving away to kids with cancer. All of the money we raise is donated to different organizations that I'll talk about. If you go on their website, you can also donate directly to them. If you're like, I don't want to donate to Colleen's Fundly, I want to do it my way, you can. You can go to Family Reach. I don't care. You don't have to give it to me and my Fundly. Every penny that you guys donate does go straight to these places. We don't keep any of it. But if you'd rather donate directly, this is a great place to donate.
I will just say off the top, I don't think any of us would even want to be in somebody's shoes with a sick child. I couldn't imagine having a sick child, but then also knowing that same disease that is and could take your child away from you is also linked to so many scammers and scam artists and people that are willing to use this cause as a way to become wealthy and a way to get extra donations. Because, I mean, let's be honest, children are the most innocent members of society, and to see these sick kids is, there's no words to describe how sad and tragic it is to see these children that are fighting for their lives. So every year, Colleen has done this annual fundraiser. She does prizes and live streams and singing and dancing and all of this kind of stuff. The reason that this is being discussed recently is because Petty Page did a video kind of dissecting the history of her fundraisers, and other creators have also talked about it. But there is a large amount of money that we're talking about here, and Colleen has never come to her audience and shown receipts of, okay, this is confirming how much we made, and this is the receipt showing that every single penny went to the charity that I promised it was going to. And there have been clips surfacing, and of course I'll insert them throughout my video, of essentially her saying that she has to, you know, pay herself creative fees and, you know, basically just fees for time and all of this kind of stuff. But
it's funny, I was trying to get other people involved because I always have just done this like myself, like me and Corey. And there's been a couple of years where I've tried to get other people involved, like a team, so we can make it a bigger fundraiser. And every time they're like, and how much do you keep? I'm like, what? None. They're like, well, not for like, people aren't asking like, well, don't you pay yourself? It's like just paying yourself back for the time that you're
For production
fees and whatever, and the time that you spent, because you have to pay workers, you know, to work, whatever. But I'm always like, people are always shocked. They're like, you don't keep any of it? I'm like, no, and I'm not giving you any of it. We're giving it all to kids.
I'm honestly telling you, Colleen she doesn't see a penny. That she doesn't touch a penny of it. So all of it goes to the children and families that are suffering from childhood cancer, and that's really commendable on Colleen's part.
It's commendable on your guys' part that you are
true, that all y'all are,
you guys are donating. Just so you guys know, truly, every penny goes to childhood cancer.
There are so many different ways and just trickery that goes on with high net worth individuals when it comes to donating. And I know that a lot of wealthy people donate out of the kindness of their hearts, but as I've talked about in the past, a lot of them do it simply because, number one, it helps their public image, and number two, it is a good tax write-off. And unfortunately, I think that when you get into this realm of somebody as successful financially as Colleen is, she most likely has people in her ear, like accountants and financial planners and miscellaneous advisors and things like this, who are giving her this advice. And it could be her publicist, you know, PR company, whoever, to say, make sure that you do this annually because it really, number one, helps your image, and number two, it will help you because you are in a completely different tax bracket. So a big old donation would really help you, even if it's not the amount that was actually donated. If she still makes a substantial donation, it will still help her. So does it make sense kind of what I'm getting at here? And I don't know, because she has not shown any receipt. So she could have been possibly making a donation for half the amount that was received. She could have been making a donation for 75% of what was received. If she was donating 100%, then she better come with the damn receipts, because this is picking up steam right alongside everything that's going on with the group chats. The inappropriate conversations that she and her best friend Corey were having with minors behind the scenes. People are talking about that, and they're talking about the cancer fundraisers and the fact that she has not ever shown one single receipt. And here's, I don't want to make this video super long because I want it to be easy to listen to, but I want to talk real quick about how I feel about YouTubers saying that they're doing a donation. I always say that there's this fine line that you need to walk as a YouTuber. I don't think that you should be filming people on the street when they are unhoused and you have a cameraman behind you and you're, bringing them bagged lunches, or trying to film inside of a homeless shelter, which is not ever allowed. There's this like heavily filming your good deed, and then there's being transparent enough so that your audience knows that you're not lying and you're not being invasive to the people that you're trying to help. Because if you go along and you say every single penny, every dollar, but then you never show a single receipt, that's a problem in itself. But of course, nobody would be expecting her to film in a hospital or film in some kind of a medical setting. Like, that would be absurd. But with every situation, you have to kind of find that like fine line of what is fair so that I can remind my audience that they can trust me, but also it's not invasive or trashing the privacy of the people that I am trying to help in my community. Does that make sense? In some of the clips that I'm going to pepper throughout this video, I want you guys to pay really close attention to the body language of Colleen and of her friend Corey. Because Corey is in the background of a lot of these videos that she'll do for these fundraisers, and it's a lot of him regurgitating what she is trying to relay to her audience. She'll say every single penny and he'll sit in the back and regurgitate. She doesn't keep any of the money. So I find that to be just an interesting presentation, especially when at this point in time, I realize that they are both very scummy behind the scenes, in my personal opinion, doing all of these things, bullying her own fans, which, why are you bullying your own fans? I don't understand that. You are literally talking shit about them, but playing nice so that they'll continue to support you. If I say I don't like someone, it's not breaking news. If I don't like you, I don't like you. That's just the way it is. Might not talk about it on my channel, but most people know how I feel about them. But yeah, like, I don't understand this, like, just the bullying thing. You're not only bullying people, but you're bullying your own fans. At least be snarky towards people who, actually deserve to say, I don't like that person, or, they suck or whatever. But I find that to be very, very manipulative. There are some mainstream media websites now covering the Colleen Ballinger situation and the allegations and everything surrounding her and Corey. So this is definitely gaining some steam. There are other YouTubers talking about it. I haven't watched any other YouTubers' videos about this situation aside from Adam's, but this is definitely gaining traction. And I think that it's going to get worse before it's going to get better. And this could end up being like a Shane Dawson situation, because I don't think that she's going to be able to just not upload for a few days and then come back and act like nothing happened. I'm sure that's what she wants to do, but realistically, I haven't seen her discussed this widely since 2020 when the Adam McIntyre thing happened initially. And back then I talked about it. I don't remember it being so widely discussed like it is right now. So I also find that to be just kind of another branch of this nonsense that's unfolding. It just sucks. I don't have pity for Colleen and Corey. And I will just reiterate for you guys, if this is the first video that you're seeing of mine, I mentioned in the last couple of videos about her that I've done. What do you do if someone underage comes into your DMs and you know that they are under the age of 18? What most people do that have a moral compass, a backbone, and some integrity is they don't engage. You don't say hi, you don't say bye, you don't say, oh, well, blah, 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 blah. Block them from your account and move on. There is no excuse. I don't care what kind of excuse somebody wants to come up with. Block them and move on. You don't need to be a grown-ass adult having any discourse, any conversation with somebody that is under the age of 18. I don't give a damn if you want to explain to them, you know, how hot the sun is. Don't care. Don't engage, because that is weird. I don't care what kind of pretty bow or nice message you want to put on this. I don't find any tolerance for having an exchange with somebody who is knowingly underage. And that's how I feel. So, of course, I will continue to cover this. We will continue to talk about it. And the next video that I make is going to be about Adam's update. And that will be a longer video for you guys that like those. But that's going to be it for now. So if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.